Hi everyone, it's Ashton, aka the Outspoken Oracle, and I'm back with another tarot reading today. Please keep in mind that tarot readings are for entertainment purposes only. Please just think of me as your bestie who has a little bit of advice for you, and as with advice from your best friend, you take some, you leave some. Please use your discernment always. Trust what resonates with you. Just really quickly, I'm doing two giveaways this month. To be entered into them, the first is going to be a 15-minute pre-recorded reading session that I'm giving away each week. The other one is going to be in a 1-hour Zoom video session that I'm doing with me at the end of the month. But to enter into those, you have to be subscribed and you have to comment on the videos to be entered into these drawings. That being said, I'm going to get into this reading, and I'm going to try to make this quick because I'm tired. However, Spirit was like, you have to read before you go to bed. And so I'm going to read. The message that I have for you guys today is about what is it that you are blinded from right now, or what is it that you're choosing not to see? That's the message. Like, that's the energy that I'm getting. It's like there's something that you're choosing not to see, or something that you're being blind to right now, something that you're not paying attention to. And so we're going to get into that and just see what it is that Spirit has to say to you about that. All right. Angels, guides, ancestors, please assist me with this reading. Please help to give me insight to the questions I seek answers to, protecting from any negative entities that might try to interfere on this reading. Please speak truth and honesty to me through the cards, giving me insight of the highest good of everyone involved. And as always, thank you for showing up each and every day. I love you so much. All right, Spirit, what is the message you have for the collective today? What is the message you have for the collective today? Please give me the message for the collective today, Spirit. What is the message you have for the collective in regards to what it is that they are being blinded to, or that they're choosing not to see? What is the message you have for the collective today, please, Spirit? Message for the collective. As these cards are coming up, it's like it's very deep rooted. It's like you're choosing not to see this because it's something that's going to hurt you, and that's why it's something that's completely deep and hidden. Strength. Oh, you guys, and I don't know why, I just got like this overwhelming feeling of like emotion when I pulled this card with the Strength card. So I'm picking up very much that like there is this sense of like you trying to protect yourself from yourself right now, because you've always known how strong you were, and yet you've chosen not to embrace it. And so you kind of avoided tapping into your strength, because you tapping into your strength makes you really like, and I'm all about accountability, but when you tap into your strength, you really have to take accountability for the ways in which you've hurt yourself. And I'm not saying that you haven't, because if you've gotten to this place, I feel like if you're right now listening to this reading, you have done the healing, a lot of healing, and you've taken a lot of accountability. But you haven't tapped fully deep into that level of accountability that really shows you where your power and your strength is. And you've been avoiding your inner strength. You've been avoiding your inner power because you've been avoiding, with this Four of Wands here, your happiness. It's like that big reveal where you then realize that like you've been doing it all to yourself. And like, yes, all of the disruption in our lives, all of the hurt and the pain, yeah, we've caused it to ourselves because we didn't set boundaries, or we've allowed people to treat us a certain way, or we chose not to speak up about things. But it's like there is this massive like understanding, like it's like you've understood this, but then there's like this massive big aha moment that's coming up, like, oh no, like this really has been me all the time. And if you're watching this video, you've gotten to the place where you can no longer shirk the blame on anybody else. You like, there's no blame game here, where you are now realizing like, hold on, all of this could have been avoided with me. Even when I was a child, this could have been avoided with me. And it's making you very emotional, or if you're not at this place right now, you're going to get to this place with this Judgment card here. It's telling me, like, you can't unsee what you've seen now. And you know that moving forward, you getting to that place of celebration, that place of happiness, means that you cannot play weak. You cannot play mild. You cannot play meek. You have to tap into your inner strength and go for gold. And every step of the way, you need to embrace your power. You need to embrace your divinity and just really go for it. With this Judgment here, it's like you now know that you are being held to a higher standard and that you cannot continue to do things the way that you used to do them. With this Tower here, it's telling me, once you get this awareness, once you get this aha moment, moving forward, it's going to be tower after tower after tower. If you do not trust your intuition, if you do not lead your life with your inner strength, if you do not tap into your inner knowing, it is something that's inevitable, because you're ready to experience the fullness of life that life has to offer you. You're ready to experience all the blessings that are there for you. And so now, moving forward, you can't revert to your old patterns of behavior. And I don't know why. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional right now because it feels like the old version of you is dying off. And although this is something worth celebrating, I'm picking up this like collective energy, like you don't want to like view the old version of yourself as if it were something that was all for naught. And I'm hearing like you need to go ahead and appreciate that old version of you and love on that old version of you, because it served a purpose. But that it's time to move on. Y'all, this is feeling very much like a breakup. It's like you're breaking up with yourself and moving on. It's like, what you're not seeing is that you really have to say goodbye to that old version of yourself that didn't stand in your power. And moving forward, all your choices have to be different. And so you have to say goodbye to that old version of yourself. And I think that whoever this reading is for, you're not ready for that. Y'all, I don't know why this is feeling very, very emotional. If I'm like crying throughout this entire reading, I do apologize, but it's feeling like a breakup. It's feeling, but like not like a breakup, like a romantic breakup. It's feeling like a friendship breakup. Like really painful. Because you've been the person that's been there with yourself the entire time. With the Six of Wands in reverse, it's like you're asking yourself, is there really any winners here? Is there really anything we're celebrating here? But the truth of the matter is like, you don't need to doubt yourself here, because there is something that's worth celebrating. What's worth celebrating is the new version of life that's there for you to embrace, that's going to happen for you moving forward. I've got this Ten of Wands reverse mixed with this Three of Swords. And what I'm getting with this energy is that, like, you need to let go of this idea that moving on from your past is a bad thing. You need to let go of this idea that you can't celebrate this transformation. You need to move on from this idea that you're not allowed to feel the emotions associated with this transformation and this moving on. Because there's, like I said, there's a lot of emotions coming off, and it's gonna be painful, honestly. But like, the burden of your past doesn't belong to you anymore. It's not who you are. It's not who you need to be moving forward in the future. And so allow yourself to feel everything that you're feeling right now, but also just release your past. Lay it down. It's not yours anymore. And you're fully aware of that. And just because you're letting go of that old version of you doesn't mean that you don't love and respect yourself and honor who the past version of you was. Because you obviously do. There's so much love and care there for you. Otherwise, it wouldn't, like, this emotion that's coming up wouldn't feel so emotional. But it's like, and this is very much the ego that's coming at you in this way. I'm picking up, like, the ego doesn't want to let go to the old version of you, because if you let go to the old version of you, the ego also has to partially be let go of. And it's going to be sad. There's going to be pain. There's going to be hurt. There's going to have to be healing. But it's time. It's time to say goodbye. Because whatever's happening for you next with this Two of Wands, like, that's the path that you're supposed to be on. That's your divine path. That is your destiny. The moment that you let go of your old version of yourself, you are going to be on the path. You're going to be on your destined path, where you are just this powerful person with this King of Pentacles in reverse. I'm very much getting, like, know that when you are venturing out into something new, stability doesn't need to be your end goal. Because when you are searching for stability, you are saying no to adventure. You're saying no to opportunity. You're saying no to abundance. So don't be looking for stability in this new version of you. I think that what's coming through is that, like, the old version of you wanted stability in so many ways, in so many aspects in your life. And this new version of you needs to understand that stability is a feeling, and it's not an actual thing. Like, what you feel in terms of being stable may not be an outward appearance of stability to other people. And so you need to let go of what your idea of stability is, because you're not allowing abundance in if you're searching for stability. Yeah, with this Death card and this Death card here over the King of Pentacles, it's telling me, like, this idea of yourself and the stability that you once desired needs to be done. You need to transform and elevate past this way of thinking. With this Queen of Wands here in the position of what's not working for you, is that, again, with the Strength card, part of your strength is your ability to shine. And so there's been this fear of fully embracing your shininess, embracing your brilliance, embracing your light, embracing yourself in your full, authentic entirety. And it's hard for you to step into that place of being yourself completely, but it's time. With this Five of Cups in reverse, it's telling me, like, there needs to be no regrets left on the table about whether or not you lived your life fully and were yourself fully moving forward. It's hard for you to stand in your power and your strength and be yourself completely right now. But what's going to be harder is if you don't do it, there will be so much more regret. And right now is not the time for regret. So just stand in your power and let yourself shine and be yourself completely. Because in being yourself completely Well, when you're not yourself completely, you are not co-collaborating with God for you to be on your path, for you to receive what it is that you want, for you to manifest your ideal life. So there's really no other option. If you want what you want in life, there's actually no other option. Honestly, that's what I'm getting. What's working for you is this Ace of Swords in reverse. And so I feel like what I'm getting is like there's no clarity on what's next. There's no clarity on where you're going. There's no inner knowing about where you're going. But like I'm picking up very much like that's all intentional, and you just have to trust your path. Like you're not supposed to know, because for however you are, if you when you've known where things are going, you've had the tendency to mess things up. And so this might be a chance for you to learn that what benefits you is you not having all the answers. With the Six of Pentacles here, because when you have what I'm picking up is like when you have the answers, you try to do things that then creates this imbalance in your life. But when you don't have the answers, then God, Spirit, the universe is able then to give to what you in the way that you've given. So there's like this reciprocal energy that is available to you when you don't have the answers. And so just embrace this knowledge of understanding of that you don't have all the answers with everything, because you are then being given to in the way that you should have been given to in life this whole time. With this Justice, yeah. You getting everything that you should have gotten in this whole time with this Justice card here. It's very much telling me that like this is what's fair, this is what's honorable, this is what should have been the case the entire time. So have faith in not knowing what's going on. With this Devil card here, I'm very much getting the energy that this is something that you are like... No. Once you are fully awakened to what it is that you are avoiding or you're not seeing that's in front of you, and once you start to see it, you are going to become obsessively passionate about flipping things around to where things work for you. And usually the Devil is not an energy that I want to stick in, but like this obsessive passion is actually good for you right now. With this Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you having this obsessive passion is what's going to allow you to see the opportunities that's being available to you at this time. And you're going to see that you're not so alone on this journey. You're going to see that you have options for help and assistance on your path. And with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, what's telling me right now is that once you see what's being offered to you and you agree to and accept the assistance that's coming towards you, you can't go back to where you came from. You cannot repeat these lessons. You can't repeat your past. And so you need that. That's why the obsessiveness is there, because you know it's like you are cutting off all ability to return to your past. The obsessiveness is there because you don't have any options of going backwards. Y'all, I hope that this reading was helpful for you today. I honestly don't even remember a single word that just came out of my mouth. But I hope it was helpful. Again, if you want to enter into any of my giveaways, you have to be subscribed and you have to comment on my videos. This is the message that I have for you today. Please never forget just how divine you are.